Let's play this out. Conor McGregor loses. What happens, do you think?
Honestly, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, if he gets completely mauled, one-sided beat down, yeah, he takes a blow or two to his stock, if you will, to his ego. But this sport, losses don't mean as much as in boxing. In boxing, you lose one fight, and it takes you like 10 more to get back to where you were. In MMA, fans have short-term memories. I mean, just witness the fact that when Conor lost to Nate Diaz at UFC 196, the way he handled the loss actually made him more popular than ever. I mean, let's also not forget he is coming off a loss going into this fight, and that's to Floyd Mayweather in something he's not well versed in. But still, he hasn't won since November of 2016 in any combat sports match. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. The Conor McGregor business is booming. He just launched his own whiskey line. He just re-signed with Reebok yesterday. His manager told me for a deal north of $5 million. He just re-signed with Monster Energy in one of their highest paid deals. So nothing is going to affect this man. The man ended up in jail after throwing a dolly at a bus and injuring some fighters, and somehow he became more popular afterwards. He can do no wrong at this point.
Okay, and what if he wins? Do you think it's his last fight?
Oh, my gosh. Oh, no. Last fight. There's this funny narrative that, he made too much money against Floyd. He'll never come back and this and that. First of all, Floyd was making, hundreds of millions of dollars for years, and he kept coming back for more. And in fact, it looks like he's going to come back for more again. LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, these guys make zillions of dollars, and they keep coming back for more. And yes, I know they're not getting punched in the face, but Conor is a very competitive guy, and he is obsessed with making the most amount of money possible. And I think he realizes that the way to make the most amount of money possible right now is to fight. And he genuinely enjoys this. Towards the end of the first UFC run, if you will, in November of 2016, it seemed to me like the media and just all of the pre-fight obligations were getting to him. And now it feels like he's genuinely happy to be back. He has his son with him, who's a little over a year old. His partner is pregnant with their second child, and he just seems to be. He has done very little media going into the fight, but he just seems to be happy to be back and enjoying the ride once again. So I would be shocked if this is his last fight, win or lose.
All right, so a couple more questions for you, Ariel. Why is Khabib favored in this fight?
Well, Khabib he's favored because he's 26-0. He's never lost a round in his career. He's never lost a round in training, according to his head coach, Javier Mendez. He is dominant, and what he is best at is what Conor is not so good at, and that is wrestling, and his cardio is phenomenal as well. He's able to keep going and going and going. I mean, he has amazing pace. He's insanely dominant on the ground, and people think that if he's able to get Conor to the ground and keep him there, it's going to be, it's going to be a long night for Conor. Khabib grew up in Dagestan in the mountains with very little, but he grew up essentially wrestling out of the crib. In fact, if you type in on YouTube, I don't know if you've ever seen this, if you type in Khabib Nurmagomedov and bear, there's footage of a 7-year-old Khabib Nurmagomedov wrestling a bear. I kid you not. Wrestling a bear and actually getting the better of the bear. It's no joke. Wrestling a bear. And there's people surrounding them and cheering them on. That's the way this guy grew up.
What the hell? Is this a Leo DiCaprio, Tom Hardy movie? I mean, what the hell? What are you talking about?
Are you watching it? I don't know if you have a computer there.
Well, first of all, Ariel, you're suggesting my guys know how to spell Khabib Nurmagomedov.
It autofills on Google.
It does. Okay, very good.
It's fine.
Okay, and then
you see it.
Well, look it up.
Habib.
It's okay. He's got
riveting footage there is.
Okay.
And so he's just really good. Look, I have a feeling because a lot of people are asking me my prediction.
Yeah.
I don't like to make predictions because fighters are very sensitive individuals and they get mad at you if you pick against them. But I will say this: if you tell me that you looked into a crystal ball and you know for a fact that this fight ends in the third, fourth, or fifth round, and then you say, guess who won? I say it's Khabib. If you tell me the fight ended in the first or second round, guess who won? It's Conor. It's a very easy fight. If it stays standing and ends early, Conor wins. If it goes late and stays on the ground, Khabib wins.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.